Welcome back to Penumbra Overture. Back to good old Philip's adventure through the mines, through the lead shafts, blowing things up, good old World War II bunkers, hoping there won't be a cave-in, and also reading about people who really like to eat spiders. And isn't that what we all just want to read in our everyday lives? Hopefully today we'll be finding some more cool stuff to read in Penumbra. Let's head on over to the lead shafts. Well, here we are. It's very dark. And as you may remember, we did run out of batteries entirely. So flashlight is not going to cut it anymore. Just gonna have to rely on my good old glow stick. Hope it doesn't run out as well. I'm pretty sure it will. You'd imagine it does. I also have some flares in case it does. Just empty containers. Suppose that's all there is to the place. Hold on. Get it open. Yeah, nothing here, as far as I can see. Probably some type of protection from loose rocks. Think that's gonna hold? Power room. Huh? The noises down here are so alien compared to the way sound travels on the surface. That rock fall almost sounded organic, like the rock screaming. That's an interesting way of putting it, Philip. Propane gas canister, highly pressurized. Wonder if we have to blow that up. Got a power room. Well, let's keep on going for a little while longer before we step inside there. Hello? Well, I think we have some more doggos. Well, let's take it to the power room. Generator's spare parts. There's a battery symbol on the side, but it's welded tight shut. They had some kind of machine for opening these. It's not here anymore. No generator spare parts for us. Wonder how many accidents they had before this was put up. I shudder to think. The walls of this hole aren't as uniform as the rest of the shafts. But why dig it out by hand? Oh. That's a good way to start. Kick things off. Oh boy. Oh. Way back in here. I thought there would be a ledge, but apparently there was not. Yeah, the rocks are screaming. Perpetual screaming of rocks is going on. It's cold and rusted. Rust might be the only thing that survived down here all this time. Well, that's not true. We know that's not true, Philip. I'm sensing a puzzle. Symbol's worn out, but I should be able to work out what all this does. Well, I hope you do. I hope we do. Could be the letter I, or it could be the Roman numeral 1. Symbol for water? Could be hydraulics. At any rate, it's some sort of fluid control. I'm definitely at a loss on this one. Makes two of us, Philip. There. Blind experimentation yields nothing. This thing's huge. Must be about 3.5 megawatts, but it's pretty old. Certainly enough to light a few bulbs, though. Oh, I can actually interact with these. I don't see why I would want to. It's not something you'd want to operate by hand, is it? What else do we have? Some kind of protective screen, maybe. I wonder what it protected them from. Creatures from the nether realms, perhaps? Surprised the glow stick is still going. Should have sparked the starter motor. Suppose I can't get by without battery after all. Alright, so we need to bring a battery here from somewhere, I take it. Industrial fuses. Well, I mean, I can interact with them if I want to. Doesn't appear as if they really do anything yet. Which makes sense, seeing how there's no battery and all that. Oh! Speaking of batteries, at long last, we can use our torch again. It feels as if I'm leaving my body for just a moment. But not just hovering around. It's like I go someplace. What are these things? We don't know. We just don't know. Oh, great. Some reading. It's a Steelberg generator Type 7G. I take it this is the manual. Congratulations on your purchase from the Type 7 product line. We're certain that you will be pleased with your new petrol-driven electrical backup system. Below are highlighted just a few of the added and improved features of the 7G model. Avoid personal wear and tear. The wind-up startup motor has been replaced with a battery-driven unit. Grease in the industrial workplace can be an accident-inducing insurance nightmare, so ensure the new increased grease control system. Electrical installation can be expensive to install and maintain, so the economical 7G basic model arrives without. And much, much more. Quick start guide. Alright, ensure the area surrounding the 7G is clear of equipment and personnel. Yeah. It's just health and safety stuff. We don't need to bother with that. Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning appropriate valve. Turn on cooling system to avoid overheating. Release excess steam until pressure is within safe limits. Begin grease flow, ensuring leakage is minimal. Turn main valve and confirm primary flow. Pull main operation lever. Check energy output. Your unit should now be fully functional. Alright, well, I'm sure we'll come back to all this later on. I assume they would be referring to these symbols. It's hard to say though. And again, I can't really interact with it just yet. Nor do I have any idea why we would want to. I think this is... yeah, this is unexplored so far. Yeah, there was the doggo sounds going on over there. Hello? Yep. It's a good old dog. Storage, excavation, auxiliary shaft. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to find a battery for someplace. Oh no, this place is a maze. I'm gonna get so lost. Well, find ourselves some fuses. 50 amp fuses, but the box is empty. Still, the contents can't be far away. I should hope not. Oh, more batteries. Some good old jerky. Flare. Emergency procedures. In the event of an emergency, all mine workers are asked to follow the standard emergency procedure detailed in the leaflet provided. Rescue services will already be on their way, and so under no circumstances should employees attempt to aid colleagues themselves or contact the emergency services. This code sheet is provided for use in the extremely unlikely event that you are trapped in the mine with no way in which to signal or otherwise contact emergency crews. You just told us not to contact them. In this scenario, you should ensure the stability of surrounding environment by gently tapping and feeling the rock. Once you feel certain that there's no risk of rock slide, check to see if you have any form of communications device at hand and attempt to send a distress signal using this code sheet. Should such a device be unavailable or damaged, begin firmly tapping out a message on the wall of the cave. Rescue crews will hear you and arrive promptly to dig you out. So I take it they have rescue crews on the other side of the rock? Oh, Morse references. Lovely. Are we actually gonna be using Morse code in this? If we need to send out an SOS, I can actually do that without a reference sheet, but that's all I can do. Let's take a look in here. Nothing. All the containers so far have been empty. Radio equipment. Comms equipment can't be then within single range. Oh, a comm radio. That beeping coming from the speakers. Maybe there's someone out there after all. I think I might need a pen and paper for this segment. That noise, for some reason I really don't like it. I've got to get a grip. Well, we can just turn it off, I think. These spare radio parts don't look spare at all. Almost look like they've been put here recently. Almost as if there would be someone else here besides us. Alright, give me a sec. Alright, got myself pen and some paper. Let's start writing this down. I think that's it. So that's 5 short, 2 long, 3 short, 3 short, 2 longs, 3 longs, and 2 shorts. Let's refer to that Morse code manual we just got. So 5 long ones is that's just 5. 2 long and 3 short is 7. Okay, so it's giving me a code basically for some, probably for a keypad somewhere. 3 short, 2 long ones, 3, and lastly 3 long ones. I think that was 3 long ones, right? Yeah, okay, it's 8. So that would be 5, 7, 3, 8. Put that pen and paper aside. Oh, hold on. This is annoying me a little bit. Can I turn that off? Does it look that way? Well, we'll just have to deal with it as we read this note. Oh, I just picked it up, so just take it over here and read it in the corridor instead. Foreman's warning, January 12th, 72. Boys, I'd come have a word with you myself, but I've got more important things to do than piss about making sure you're all doing your jobs properly. Now, I know there's a certain amount of camaraderie between you lot, playing pranks and jokes on each other. It comes with the territory and that's fine, so long as you don't add me to your list. God knows you need something to keep you entertained down here. However, you all know full well that Penrose has some very deep-seated issues with his height, so anyone who thought it'd be a good idea to sabotage his generator, then hide all the spare fuses on the top shelf in the storeroom would quite clearly need his head examined, you get me? In other news, Jones, I want that inventory done yesterday, and the rest of you, it's not all fun and games, you hear? On a serious note, another radio's gone missing, and you'd be better hope to God that one by... stumbling on my words here, boy, and you'd better hope to God that means one of you's lost it, because stealing ain't pretty word in my book. It's the third one this month, which means the amnesty on coming clear is fast coming to a close. Then there'll be repercussions. Got it, check? What's strange is, you're all supposed to be working in pairs, so nobody should be able to get their hands on the radio without the others spotting it. When I find out who's responsible, I'm gonna find out how they got away with it. So long that I'm gonna find them into the snow and leave them there. They'll just disappear into the night, just like all those radios. Harvard, lead mine foreman. Harvard's not appreciating these little pranks the guys are doing, like stealing radios and such. And the man has no sense of humor. No sense of humor at all. Oh no. Oh, jeez. I had all the batteries I could possibly use, and I just spent it all. This is going so well. Anyway, we got a comm radio. It's a narrowband communications radio. Huh. I remember building one of these in my first electronics class. I probably did a better job of it as well. Not Philip being very critical about this terrible radio. What are we supposed to do with it, though? Looks as if it is a key item for something. Yeah, I absolutely should not have used all my batteries yet again. But here we are. There's a way up some. Yeah, here it is. Any reason for me to come up here? Not that I can see. Just like everything else down here, it's all decaying and not working. What did we write down? So the main generator won't run without its starter motor being powered. We know that much. Automatic gate blocking off the rest of the mine. Need some power if I want to move it. So that is basically why we need to power things up. Just to gain access here. And reach the good old dog. Doesn't serve much purpose these days. So fuses have been taken somewhere. Oh, a standard 5.5 volt fuse. It's right there. Are we to knock it down? Oh, yes. Yes, we are. Got a fuse. Well, that's a start. Guess we can take it to the generator. Well, a spare might come in handy, but these look A1 to me. Oh, come on. I thought I was being smart about this. There is a ladder there. So would there be a way to actually reach that? I would think so. Oh, Philip here doesn't really want to. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just needed to drop the hammer. Which makes sense. You wouldn't step on a ladder if you didn't have your hands free. Hello? Well, I can't quite make out what they're saying when they're whispering. Well, nothing down here as far as I can tell. Oh well, let's get back up. I may never get used to that. So I take it we're basically looking for a battery. I'm not sure what that fuse is gonna do for us, seeing how it doesn't fit the generator. But I'm sure we'll find out. None of these containers have a damn thing in them. We gotta check them out though. Gotta check every nook and cranny. Oh right, this is where I started. I got turned around somewhere. Right, so that's the power room. And if we hang right, it will take us over here where we found the fuse. Wonder if there are anything else. Any other fuses? Any other items on the shelves? Does it look like it? And this would take us to the stairs, back to the gate. Oh yeah, this is the one we need to code for, but we already got that 5738 from the Morse code. Right here. And I'm not sure what to do about any of this. Yeah, why would I use a fuse there? Break the box. help but feel that I've missed something along the way. How much did that hurt me? Oh, not much at all. We're fine. Everything's fine. Back to the power room here. Well, okay, I can't jump up here, but what purpose would that serve? From the look of it, the mine was built sometime after the section I've just come from. They must have just forgotten about all the old equipment back there when they built this place. Do I need to head back? It's nothing. That thing just emits noise. Well, luckily the glow stick doesn't seem to be running out at all. Looks like it's an infinite glow stick, which is good. But yeah, I'm not sure what to... Oh, yeah, I didn't grab the broom. Looking around, I'm sure this broom's so much active duty. What, you're looking to clean the place, Philip? You're looking to do a little sweeping? Why did we pick up the broom? Is it a wet... Wait. Yeah, you do wield it. Why would I want a broom? I don't think I've seen anything that really requires a broom so far. Okay, let's see. Can I head back to the previous area? Is there something there that I missed? If that's a nope. We fell down from there. There's no going back, so in other words, the answer to this area is within the area. Which means I've just missed something. That's all there is to it. Well, I guess we'll just have to go through it once more with scrutiny. Maybe clean up the floors while we're at it. Hold on. Backup system for the electricity. This might be a part of it. Well, it might, but what are we gonna do with it? Maybe we'll clean it up a little? Yeah, it's much better that way. Cleanliness, right next to godliness. Okay, so battery symbol on the side here. I take it... okay. I think I may have an answer. Maybe we push it down the shaft to open it up. Because there was nothing else down there, I would imagine. Maybe we're supposed to do this then? Let's see if I was right on that. Oh, okay. That was actually the solution. Let's pick up this ginormous spare battery. You know, industrial batteries actually weigh weigh quite a bit. So our boy Philip here, he's ripped for a physics major, professor. I actually don't know what his role in the university was, but battery in, startup motor functional. We should be set. This generator's age is a wonder it sparks at all. It's probably just been a power search. Alright. To-do list. Something's gone wrong with the starter motor, so I need to get that fixed. Well, we got the notes for that, did we not? Oh, yeah, I popped a fuse. But it said this wouldn't fit, right? No? It does. I thought Philip said that was a wrong type of fuse. Oh, right. We still have to do the puzzle. Obviously, we still have to do that. So let's take a look at our notes, at our generator manual, our Steelberg 7G. All right. Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning appropriate valve. Secondary flow. I mean, are they all reset? I guess they are. Well, that should say 2, so let's start with that. Turn on cooling system to avoid overheating. Release excess steam. Cooling system? So would that be... Is it water cooling or is it... Did it say anything about hydraulics? Main control primary flow. Grease flow. Release excess steam. Well, looks like this one to me. Grease flow, main valve. Well, let's hope I got it right. Huh. Imagine that. I probably shouldn't stick my hand there, should I? Oh, look at that. The hand symbol is actually moving with... I was not expecting that. You would think that your hand gets just squished in there, but apparently not. Alright. After some stumbling around, we got the solution right. We probably don't need this fuse right here. Eh. So let's... Let's not ever get used to that and keep going. We should have... Yeah, we have power. So head back to the gate, enter the code that we got. And then probably try to deal with the doggo somehow.
Good day. Good day, can you hear me?
Hello, loud and clear.
Well, I hope that your ears are working better than your tongue, so that you might use them to listen to my words. You have turned on the light at the end, beginning and middle of the tunnel, but some things remain shrouded in darkness. My Morrissey message I hope has helped, but what you need now is to the wall hole to the right of the fence. Oh, go now. There is no time to explain. Well, in fact, time is one of the few things we have in abundance down here. Most surprises are spoiled by such catty curiosity.
What the hell is going on down here? God damn it, this radio's useless! Who was that? What was he saying about the right side of the... Beyond the fence to the right, there should be a hole or perhaps an access point to reach further into the mine. Well, beyond the fence, yeah, we still need to get past it. So, let's hope I got that Morse code right. Oh, I did not mean to do that. So, 5738. Correct. Now, the doggo's gonna come after me, so... Maybe put down some beef jerky. Here, come get it, boy. Oh, shit. Hey, Philip. You useless piece of meat. You're more worthless than the piece of the beef jerky that you were holding in your goddamn hand. I tried to place it down. He would not do it. So... Let's see. Oh, is he fleeing? Actually fleeing. Oh, that's good. Oh, here he comes! It was just a ruse. Clever boy. See, all I wanted to do was put down this jerky. That's all I wanted to do, like so. Here, come get it, boy. Get the get the jerky. Man. Combat in this game is it's not good. Let's just say it's not good, which is probably for the best. They probably don't want you to do any fighting, but then why give me the opportunity to do it at all? Also, I'm still not sure how the beef jerky is supposed to work, but because it certainly feels as if they're just gonna overlook it. Yeah, don't look at the dog before you go insane. Alright. I think that does it. Okay, he's having a good time at the meet. Wow, this place is bigger than I thought. I feel like a rat caught in a maze. Just hope I have a longer life expectancy. Oh, snarky. My position's there. It is rather a big area, isn't it? Oh, here we go again. I think he said to the right. So maybe we should head that way instead. Okay, doggo's back there. I don't think I can close the gate. Radio's transmitting.
My memory is like something with a great many small holes. We shall be needing to perform some minor demolition work so that we might one day meet again. For this task, we shall require the use of a large, earth-eating metal monster, and that monster is thirsty for juice from the place where things are kept.
You're speaking...
You can call me Red.
Hi, Red. I'm Philip.
But I am sure you will agree it is a name rather similar to a cardigan. Fetching when worn correctly.
You have a weird way of speaking, Red. A metal monster, you say? Some kind of excavating machine? So, this is where you wanted me to go. I take it. Leads me to the auxiliary shaft. It's unfortunate that we can't write down the map. The door's barricaded. But what happened to whoever blocked it from the other side? So we won't be going to the auxiliary shaft just yet. Tool shed. And a propane gas canister. Still haven't figured out what to really do with those. Looks like a good place to hide. Well, onto the tool shed. I'm sure Philip will feel right at home in there. Hello? No comments on that. Got a saw. Rusty enough that I wish I had a tetanus shot. Still sharp enough to saw through wood. Alright, so I take it we'll be using this to... Oh, hold on. Gain entrance. Oh, some dynamite. Really now? I try not to be in the habit of handling old explosives, but I guess needs must. So is this an actual weapon that I can use? It looks like it is. Alright. Xeno Report 66B, Phase 9, Anno 9002, Anno Domini 1992. So 8 years prior to what's going on right now in the game. Filed by Chief Attending Xeno Officer, for the eyes of the leading installation officer only. Leader. Unlike the other findings, 66B appears to be manufactured rather than natural origin, and so warrants additional interest. And need I say security. The bulk of Substance 63 was discovered only 6 yards from where Artifact 66B was buried, and appears, at least in part, to consist of a solidified form of 63, with a number of operable appendages. The artifact emits a low level of light from a seemingly inexhaustible energy supply, suggesting its origin is indeed as was suspected. Of course, the ramifications of this fact are clear, and appropriate measures are being taken. Progress in becoming enlightened as to the purpose of the device, if indeed it served a purpose in the traditional sense at all, has been slow. Following protocol to the letter, I assigned my secondary officer to the artifact on Phase 7, only for him to go missing the following day. He eventually returned to the site from a previously uncharted area of the mines, presumably having discovered a new route, avoiding the cave-ins. At this stage, we can only assume what transpired, since he remains in a state of disorientation. Far be it from me to question the decision of the elevated caste, but I am struggling to understand the necessity of conducting standard scientific testing in this case. I, of course, have full faith in the abilities of the research team put together and sent here by my immediate superior. I simply wonder whether their time might be better employed on the main site. Nevertheless, it is comforting to know that the actions of every member of the organizations are carefully choreographed and controlled by those far outranking myself, both in stature and wisdom, and with this in mind, I feel fully justified in filing an official request for further manpower. We have already lost a number of workers to unforeseen events, largely while engaging in the studies mentioned earlier, and further investigation of the area calls for volunteers to carry out tasks altogether too hazardous in nature to risk the well-being of more elevated organization members. I hate the way you write. Keep your sentences shorter, goddammit. In particular, the tunnel system above the secondary site requires immediate cartography. Right. Fine. So we have some sort of a organization or a group of people interested in possible alien artifacts. It's really taking the mythos path here. So 66B and substance 63. 66B is a solidified form of 63. Whatever the hell that means. I'm sure we'll find out. It's a cement mixer. No reason why it wouldn't still be working. Are we gonna need, do we need to mix some cement later? Let's check out this path before moving on. Excavation and storage. I do want to see what they dug up. Alright, there's the map. Let's see. We are here. Storage room to our left. An excavation further down the tunnel. The auxiliary shaft brings us to iron mines. This is the gate where we came in. I'll try to commit that to memory, but my sense of direction with 3D games is oddly enough worse than in real life. Storage. Damn! Can't get this door open. Oh.
Those holes in my mind are increasingly gaping. You cannot breach the inner sanctum of the place of storing. The entryway is blocked. So what if the squashy material between my ears is squashier than most? I may not be perfect like a hanging picture, but my words are wise and backed up by time. A pox on both your brain cells. Try as I may, you must think that I deceive you with my admittingly cunning ways. As far as my eye has seen, our rocky grave extends, and yet you cast away my hope like you would a puppy freshly rolled in its own feces. I hope that your warped sense of morality is better company than I, because now it is all you have left.
Well, I'm sorry for making you mad.
I'm sorry. Sometimes my emotions are like a disobedient pet. Uncontrollable and often rolling in shit. Better safe than sorry, they say. But I think we are both sorrier than we are safe. A tunnel lies between a nearby watery cave and the place where things are kept. Take the second right from the closed door, and you will find what you seek.
I'm not listening to your squishy brain words. Just gotta carve my own path to excavation. Oh. This rudimentary lighting system should reassure me. It doesn't much. Now we can whispery things going on here. Well, let's see what they dug up. Supplies in this box look military. Can't be more than 20 years old. This box should be as ancient as the rest of the mine, but it looks in better nick. Side facing that excavation seems more corroded. Well, these supply crates are filled to the brim with bottled water. Why leave all this behind? It's a big, flat plane of rock, probably used for loading. Almost looks like some kind of altar. Does it? Cutscene. That must be the tunnel leading to the storeroom. It's pretty high, though. There's a draft coming from that dank-looking hole up there. All the same, it's hardly inviting. In fact, it's the complete opposite. So I wonder if this is the artifact that we're talking about, if this is 66B. The man still clutching, still looking. For what? Before him lies metal, jutting awkward from earth. A hatch, a portal, a hole, a door. Unfamiliar text. Who are these figures huddled around? What secrets are hidden behind the faces of men? I felt something that time that I didn't feel before, but I'm sure it's always been there. It's as if a small part of me is still trapped inside the artifact. Yeah, so the first one we used, it mentioned Howard, and I call him Father. So I was wondering if this is Philip's mind or something channeling him? An old version of him? Something? This could have been damaged when I got the power on. I guess it may have. The test substance continues to defy identification. Both chemical and xeno investigations fail to produce meaningful results. Testing continues. Test 102, bromine test. Normal, pH 5. 103, acid amide test. Negative. Test 104, ammonia NH3. Negative. Unreactive. Test 105, hydrochloric acid solution. Negative for sulfate, sulfide, and chlorate ions. Test 106, standard hallucinogens, mild intoxicant. Tests abandoned due to most test subjects suffering massive internal hemorrhaging within 1 to 2 hours. Test 107, positive, negative metal catations, incomplete. Test 108, human hallucinogens, incomplete. Testing of the gaseous fog has been considerably more successful. It appears to be a harmless blend of sulfur, chlorine, and aromatic amine, which gives it a floating visual effect. Please note that harmless here is used in the xenochemic sense. It's harmless insofar as we have identified it and so can take the necessary safety measures. If directly ingested, it would, naturally, be lethal. Potassium nictromate paper, positive for sulfur. Litmus test, negative for all but chlorine. Hydrochloric acid solution, positive for aromatic amine. Work continues on the issue of transporting the substance. So far, removing it from its dormant location causes its base state to radically change, producing massive heat, to the detriment of 3 workers, one of whom is no longer operational due to his injuries. Operational, is that how you're going to put it? Following heat dissipation, the substance appears to turn dead, unreactive to every test we have the equipment to run. The prevailing theory is that somehow the disruption of the material causes it to enter a hugely accelerated chemical decay. We estimate its half-life to be approximately 0.4 seconds. Interesting. Are we going to see what they dug up? It's a shorter piece of a fractured ladder lying on a bed of scattered metal splinters. Well, we can pick them up. Oh. Actually, that actually worked. I wasn't expecting that to work at all. Looks like some kind of excavation, although not like any mining operation I've ever seen. I don't know where that mist is coming from, but I don't fancy getting any closer to find out. Oh, come on. Where's your sense of adventure, Philip? Oh, I was expecting something to actually happen. The rock itself looks as if it's given up on life and begun to decay, like the rest of this place. These labs are much newer than the rest of the mine equipment, so the operation is ongoing. Presumably. More spider webs. Well, let's see. Well, there's no grabbing that. Maybe if we... place some boxes in here? Can I take them... if I can drag one of them up here... maybe I can make a makeshift platform. I really don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but... oh, no. Philip, you butterfingers. Oh, maybe all I need is this. No, can't quite reach it. And I don't think this is gonna be of any help. Like, how would we attach this? Oh, that's what I thought. Well, I may as well try it one more time. Get... Can I... I got it up there before. Does it have to do with where I'm holding on to it? I got it up here just fine before. You have a degree in physics, Philip. Please explain why you can't get this box up here. Perhaps I can push one through the other side. Maybe it'll be easier through here. Yep, there we go. I still don't know if this is what I want to do. This is what I'm supposed to do. But yeah, looks like it works. So let's just keep going. Everything in me is saying I should turn back, but I'd better continue. Well, I'm not sure if I left some stuff behind. Well, now I've got no choice but to move on. Whatever made this tunnel, its home clearly made it unstable as well. Well, here's hoping we can make it back to where we were, because I certainly have some stuff to do there still. My god! Nothing lays eggs that big. They're leathery, so they can't be mammalian. More likely amphibious or insectoid. I really don't like the way they're moving. Are they moving? Can we see them moving? Yeah, they're sort of pulsating. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have done that. But you know, I do need to find out if we can just hammer them into oblivion. Oh, no. Just woke him up. Big old spiders. Also, Philip, seriously, we read the Spider-Man's notes. We know they're gonna be spiders. They're not gonna be reptilian. Alright, they're gonna... I'm sure they'll hatch if we have to run or something. What was that? I don't even care if I'm going crazy. I'm blocking that tunnel off with this giant boulder that apparently can't move? I hope these came from an animal, but I have my suspicions. I need to get out of here. It's a big old bone. Chris Redfield has nothing on our boy Philip. broken paraffin lamp. Highly flammable. Ugh, paraffin in my eyes. I can't see. Must move. Oh no, more spiders. They're coming. Must run from the spider. Oh, hey, there's more. There's more over here. I don't think I was supposed to go in that area. Okay, so one thing in time. Let's just roll this boulder over here. Yeah, no. Not here. Well, since there's paraffin on the floor, maybe I can set it ablaze. Yes. The answer is yes, I can set it ablaze. I can also set myself ablaze. Oh. So that one's blocked off. And here come these spiders, I take it. So set that on fire. Yes! Burn!
Now you should find yourself in the watery cave of conversations best, with the tunnel above you from times ahead. In this tunnel, for both our sakes, be careful, not curious. I have already spoken to you about the cat, and repeating myself is not only out of the question, but out of the window and climbing down the guttering. There are spiders in the tunnels that love to suck on the humid fluids, so do not disturb the walls. They are fragile like the china vase in the hooves of the bull.
You sure have a way with words. Also, thanks for the spider warning. I'll be sure to keep a lookout on those spiders that you mentioned. It looks organic, but it smells highly acidic. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to roll the rock on top of that, I think. Yeah, like this little rock has nothing on it. I'm just gonna chuckle it above my head with one hand. We can push giant boulders without punching them. Uh-oh. I wasn't expecting an Indiana Jones moment. Very well. Yeah, so see, this rock has nothing on our boy Philip. We've been pushing bigger rocks. Alright, so let's run, I guess. Uh-oh. Spider friends coming up. Oh, okay, good thing we can... Oh, Jesus. I barely had any time to react. Yeah, here they come. Just like that. Okay, why aren't you running, Philip? Philip? Death is the final unknown. Look. Guys, what is this? What am I supposed to do here? checkpoint's like literally after these guys hatch. They'll kill me within 2 seconds. If I run away, equip the pickaxe, smash this thing to pieces. I barely have enough time to do anything. Alright, well. Yeah, this ain't working for me. It's not happening. What are you supposed to do here? I can't help but feel that I'm doing something wrong. But what? I mean, I don't have enough time to go through my inventory to, you know, maybe grab some dynamite, do something with that, blow the spiders up. Okay, well, you guess what? Guess what, folks? We're gonna cut. I guess this is a good cutting off point for Penumbra Overture, because I can't for the life of me figure out how to get past that point. I guess next time we'll load up an older save, get our inventory all sorted up, nice, so that I can use painkillers if need be while I'm running away from the spiders, which are coming at me so fast I have no way of dealing with them in time. Yeah. So far, the game has been... It hasn't really relied on combat, it's relied on running away and stealth. But here we are, finding ourselves in a situation that's, as far as I can tell, unwinnable. Unless I'm doing something wrong, I'm sure we'll figure it out next time on Penumbra Overture. I'll see you then.